As the developers behind the controversial Maryland transmission line rush to try and get it up and running, there's a new recommended timeline for the project as it wades through the state approval process. Fox 45's Jessica Babb is showing us this new schedule could mean a snag for developers.
The developers are trying to get this transmission line operating by June of 2027. They say without it, our grid could see blackouts and other serious issues. So they're trying to get state approval for the project quickly. But based on the new schedule being proposed by the Public Service Commission, it's possible this transmission line won't get built until 2028. Time is ticking as the developers race to get one of Maryland's largest transmission lines up and running.
This case is of significant importance to Maryland and to the regional transmission grid in order to prevent serious and widespread forecasted reliability violations that are projected in June of 2027.
Their goal, to have the 67-mile line approved by the state, permitted, built, and operating by June of 2027. A timeline officials like Fred Hoover, the chair of the Public Service Commission, have been critical of.
I think the expectation that the company has put in their application as to when they think this line will go in service is not realistic. It's going to be longer than that.
We're now getting a glimpse at how long this state approval process might take. Since no one could agree on a timeline, staff at the Maryland Public Service Commission are recommending this one, where the developers, PSEG, finish up and submit land surveys later this year from December to March. Then public hearings would start next September. More testimony will be heard and hearings will happen into the winter, with a final decision possibly coming in March of 2027, a full year after PSEG was hoping to get an answer. Staff with the PSC say this timeline is more realistic than what PSEG proposed.
It's reassuring to see his staff recommending this schedule that really is very purposeful in terms of allowing time for the process and for the public involvement. You know, maybe we can take a little bit of a breath now.
Jenny Teeter, who lives along the route in Carroll County, says
if PJM's contention that we will be having blackouts and brownouts by June of 2027, doesn't really happen in June of 2027, then it also really calls into question the purpose for the whole project.
In a statement, a spokesperson from PSEG says they're reviewing the timeline but can't comment further. They just started doing land surveys last week, but as of now, since there's still ongoing litigation to gain access to properties, they don't know when they'll be able to finish them. And as for construction, they estimate it could take them 15 to 18 months to build the transmission line, which means even if the project does end up getting approved by March of 2027, it won't be built before the middle of 2028.
It's a complicated decision. It affects a lot of people. We just need to take the time to make the right decision.
The PSC commissioners still have to make a decision on this recommended schedule. So right now it's not set in stone, at least until that happens. Officials with the PSC don't have an exact date when that will happen, but expect it sooner rather than later. In the studio, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.